What's up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley, and welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. This is going to be for the star sign of Leo from June 15th to the 20th, 2020. So take what resonates and leave behind what does not. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me where your messages will 100% correlate to your story because they are for you in mind, you can find all the information on how to reach me in the description box down below. Without any further ado, I have already gone and pulled your cards off camera, so let's get right into it, Leo. We got the King of Swords, the Tower, and the Death card. So the King of Swords is somebody that is an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to show up as that person as long as they are exhibiting these traits. They'd be somebody that is not a page or a knight, but of their higher standard leadership king or queen attributes. They would be incredibly good with their power. They would be in positions of leadership. They would be good with how they talk, and they would be the people's champion. They do know pain, and they can sometimes be a little bit black and white with their truth, and their truth is the only kind of truth, but for the most part, they are the people's champion, somebody that is very dependable. They will do everything for you and literally give you the shirt off their back. The second that they feel that they have your trust, that you have betrayed their trust, they will kind of it's like a one and done kind of situation. They don't allow people in their life that they don't feel resonates with their energy, and I am saying that because I feel like this is what happened. Somebody along the lines, I feel, cut somebody out or used their power in a situation where it'd be directly affecting, I'm trying to, because even though this isn't your energy, could still show up for you. So whatever it is, if you're on the receiving end, if you're on the giving end, it doesn't matter. Something catastrophic would have dropped from underneath you in this situation. It would have been a shock. It would have been something that you might not have seen coming. Can I clarify why the Tower is here, please? Why is the Tower here for Leo? Some sort of ending that was wrapped up in a way that it was an abrupt ending to something. This is goal completion. It's ending some sort of chapter with somebody, but when the Tower comes along with it, it's kind of like the end type of situation. And I did get an ending here from more than one card. The Tower combined with the World is an ending. Death in general is an ending. Death and the Tower are definitely an ending. But let's read Death. Death represents, it's not actual death in this situation. It represents change. It represents an evolution from one period of time to another. It is the ending of something. Let me pull one more card for why the Tower is here with the World. Why is the Tower here with the World? The Queen of Wands. So it was probably a relationship with somebody that is like you in the same level of maturity, but she would be very bold, very passionate, would be a leader at work. She would be a wife, a house figure, sorry, not a house figure, like a mothering, nurturing figure. She would be very, very bold, very passionate, energetic fire sign. Inside of her, like I said, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's possible that this could be you, since it did show up as Leo. But, you know, it's a gender bender deck. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like this probably was a relationship. Or if it wasn't a relationship, it might be in the realm of work. But it would definitely be with somebody that has a lot of leadership. You both have leadership. This person would also have a lot of leadership and should be marked for it. She'd be a boss. In whatever aspect of life she is, she'd be a boss. And there's some sort of probably, maybe you wanted to work this out with this person and you found out that this was definitely just an ending. It was the quick collapse of something. And usually when I say that, it's because the King of Swords is here. Usually he might have cut you out of this situation if this is your energy. But definitely saying that, here's the thing with air signs is that even though they can resonate very highly, sometimes their truth isn't always the truth, and they can still be coming up for lower signs, like the Page of Swords. Even if they aren't technically that low, they can waver between it. But again, this is a situation that definitely would be an ending to a situation. It would be a new beginning. So this is how this reading is going to play out. It is an ending, but it is it's not the accumulation, sorry. It is an ending to a situation. There is completion to be had here, where it's kind of like the end. There's a new chapter coming for you, though, with Death. It represents that this is a process, and this is a loss. This is a loss type of situation. But with Death, it represents a new beginning. When something dies, or when one door shuts, a window is opened somewhere else. So where does this go for Leo after the Death card? Yeah, there will be a new beginning here. I'm not necessarily sure if it is with this person. It's probably going to be somebody new altogether. But if this is a work situation, this is good news to say that if there is like a fallout in a job, there will be some sort of new prosperity and abundance, either physical abundance, like wealth and money, or emotional, like prosperity. But there is something coming in for you after this. And I don't think that this is, this is going to be a loss, but I think that you are both of your higher selves and aren't going to take this as painfully as it is. I think that you are going to be able to recover from this quickly, and I do think that like right after this happens, you are going to have your prosperity coming in for you to show you that, hey, this is coming in for me. I have other options on which to explore, and I have new beginnings here for me. That is what this kind of energy here to me for you in this reading would represent to me, Leo. So take in mind that, this is a painful time, healing is messy. Healing is messy. It's not subjective. It is subjective. Time is subjective. You don't get to just decide. Somebody else doesn't just get to decide, oh, you should be over this in like 6 months. You should be over this in 5 months. Don't let anybody tell you that your time is relevant to the amount of success that you have with your healing, because that's not how that works. Your story is specifically for you, and how you heal and how you resolve this inside of you is up to you. Don't let other people's standards or other people's ideas of what they think should be healing, what their time frame should be. Don't let that affect you, and don't let anything subjective affect you in the situation, because healing is messy. So, but there is going to be a new prosperous beginning for you, and it's going to be kind of like a clean slate for you when this happens for you, Leo. So take care of that knowledge. If this is not the worst reading, there is change, and it will be beneficial to you in the long run. When the Tower comes out, that's always what happens. It is to redirect you on your course of where you're supposed to be going, and the Page of Coins to me represents that you are going to be following that suit. So take care. I love you, and peace out during this time. See you later. Bye.